How to connect CJ Dropshipping to Shopify. Hello guys, in this video I'm going to explain to you how you can connect the CJ Dropshipping website to your Shopify so you can start dropshipping with your Shopify store. So in the screen I have now here is one of the products that I got from CJ Dropshipping, and as you can see it is integrated and it is added listed as active in my Shopify store, and it is searchable in my Shopify store, and visitors can already buy them in my store. So to do that is very easy. The first step is to open apps, then install CJ Dropshipping much faster. Now I have the app already installed, but in your case, if you haven't, click all recommended apps, and interestingly it is available on the first page. But if you're not able to see it, scroll down and head over to the Shopify App Store, and in the Shopify App Store we simply search for CJ Dropshipping. So let's type in CJ Dropshipping in the search bar, and let's click CJ Dropshipping, and here is the app that you want to install. CJ Dropshipping much faster. Now again, I have installed the app, so it has an open app button, but if you haven't, click the install app. Now if you see, it is pretty easy to set up. So what this app does is that it will connect your Shopify store to your CJ Dropshipping account. Now after you've installed the CJ Dropshipping app, we will need to create a CJ Dropshipping account first. So let's head over to cjdropshipping.com and let's sign up and sign in. So if you haven't already, you go to the top right menu here. I'll log out to visualize it better for you. Now if you haven't already, click register, and if you had, then you should have no problem and you can start right away. So in this case, let me log in real quick, and now we are live. Now once we've logged in the CJ Dropshipping app and we have installed the CJ Dropshipping app in Shopify, we will be able to list and connect products to our Shopify store from the CJ Dropshipping. So let's say, for example, I want to add an item for my pants. So I will just add maybe a corduroy pant. Here, let's add corduroy pant from CJ Dropshipping. Let's wait for it to load, and I will choose the highest rating. This one looks pretty good, and the price point fits my target market specifically, I think. Okay, so the next step, once you are in the product page of the CJ Dropshipping store, click list. So click list is to add the product to your store, which in this case is the Shopify store, and connect is if you have the product already existing in your store and you want to establish a product connection. But usually right now, if you have installed the CJ Dropshipping app in Shopify, you won't need to use the connect button here. We can just list the new product right away, and CJ Dropshipping will connect the product automatically for us. Okay, so let's click list. And on this list, there are a few things that you can change here. So for example, you can change tax, and if you are connecting more than one store in Shopify, you can choose your store. In this case, I only have one store, so I don't have the ability to change my store. And you can change the shipping method, and you can change the product type. So the product type will match with the types that you have in your Shopify store. So in my case, I want to add this to my pants collection, and the vendor also will match with your Shopify store vendors. So if you want to add a new vendor for this product, be sure to do that in Shopify first. All right, so next is the set of products in this catalog. So as you can see, you have a few options like this, for example. This particular product have three different colors across multiple different sizes. Ideally, you will want to list all of the available variants of the product, so your buyer will have more flexibility and will have a lot of options, which is always good. Okay, so my price will be on my local currency, and in this case, the recommended retail price is $105, so I will follow that. I will make it a bit more, maybe this much. Okay, so let's add a few more. Now, I don't like my product to be too expensive, so let's just put this in a nice rounded number because I am selling my price and my local uh, market, so it will show the price in my local currency. All right, so when you're done, you can either list it right now or you can edit before listing. Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to tell you how you can edit the product before listing. Okay, so if you click edit before listing, you have the ability to change up a few stuff. You can add your own styling to the title. You can add tags. In this case, I will just go ahead and change the title to Classic Corduroy because I want to match the title to my store theme and target. Okay, so the product type is pants again. And I think that is all that I want to edit. You can also edit your description, but in today's age, CJ Dropshipping has already have a good description. However, if you want to add personal touches so that the product will blend in better with your own description, then by all means, I think that is the best way to go. Okay, so when you're done, let's click list it now. Okay, so we have to add a products list and my variants. Okay, I will only select this one again. Okay, so let's click list it now. Store price is, I believe we've put that down before, but let's do it again. Okay, so I think after you've added your products list and price, you can add it to listing. Okay, so the listing now is on progress. So I will go ahead and close this and take a look at our products list. Okay, so if it is done, then it will be in my products page. So, and on the listed menu over here, so let's check if it is already listed. Usually it will take very quickly to do so, but I think you do need to allow a few minutes for CJ Dropshipping to process it. Okay, there you go. So soon enough, it will be connected directly to your Shopify automatically by CJ Dropshipping. And I will demonstrate that now. So let's go back to our Shopify dashboard and go to products, and let's refresh this page so we can see it. Okay, now you should be able to see our newly added product. There you go, the classic corduroy. And the cool thing about the connection between CJ Dropshipping and Shopify too is that it can really make a very effective drop shipping for you to scale and to become successful. All right. And the other thing that you can do is, of course, since this is now your Shopify product, you can do whatever to it that as you would normally do to your Shopify products other than the drop shipping one. So you can change the title over here. And if you want to keep the original title in your CJ products list, and your Shopify title to the one that is more fitting to your store, then you can do that. Same thing applies to the descriptions. Now, the final thing that I want to show you is the preview of the product. And I will show you, I will go back a bit to my point. So, the reason why you would want to add all variants to your product in Shopify is that so you can have as many variants as possible and the sizes, because these are the two main factors of whether or not a viewer or a visitor of your Shopify store is going to buy and convert, because they of course want to buy the items that is most fitting to them. Okay, so that is all for me. Thank you very much.